Radio Mike 2.0?
You know what? I just don't have trust in Radio Mike 2 because oh my God, Keehlan's dropping things everywhere.
You're dropping things already.
Sorry.
Like, can you focus, mate? What are you doing?
What did you drop? Were you flicking a pen?
What are you writing down? You don't have any paper on your desk? What are you writing down, mate? Nothing. Just playing with a pen, slacking off as usual.
Yeah.
Bloody camera Keehlan doesn't do any work.
Is that what we're calling him?
I think
Camera
so.
Keehlan.
Camera Keehlan. He's in charge of the cameras.
But it's camera with a K.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Kodak Keehlan. Because he's now defunct.
Kodak Keehlan's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now.
I never Keehlan's so like I never know like if you want to cry or if you're having fun.
Don't
you
worry,
can't
man.
think
Have
he
a-
hasn't
have a
enough
rest.
KFC. He's just-
I'm going to have my last Coke for 2 months on the podcast.
Oh. This is not an achievement. I don't think I've had. You fucking brought it in.
Oh, fuck. Boys, you're going to be amazed.
No one's impressed. Keehlan gets it. Keehlan loves Shrek.
I know he does because when I walked in, his laptop was open and his desktop background. That's not
the
a
whole
joke.
Shrek. Fuck through.
Keehlan is the king of backgrounds. We've gone through a few different computers because some of them have died, and I set them up. I put all the editing programs on, and then sometimes I'll check on him and go, "How you going, man?" And the only thing he's done is change the fucking background to something
He's been there for like
Pixar
3 hours.
movie.
Like, how many videos have you edited? He's like, none, but check out this background though. And we're both like, well, that is a pretty cool background. That would have taken a while to select.
I bet you were the type of person to work out who downloaded a thing that changed their background automatically every 30 minutes or something.
Oh, yeah, at one point, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Keelan's dancing. Look at him go. Oh, he just did a backflip.
No one believes that.
Yeah, that's true. A backflip's a bit much. Him standing out of his chair, no one would believe it.
I've
Kodak
been-
Keehlan, who's
been-
our
yes.
editor.
He is our editor / I don't really know what you do during the show because the editing's after the show. So he just kind of sits here.
Well, he doesn't do much at all, ever.
This should be your lunch break, really.
Well, I type away.
What are you typing?
I typed in 1540 Keehlan. That means when we edit, it's easier to find where. where each spot
they're
is.
talking about me. That's a clip. You don't even know it's good yet.
Right. Oh, so you make notes.
Well, I do it
But
for-
what
I do it
happens
for
with the notes?
everything.
Because I haven't seen under the videos. There's no notes. Like where?
Well, it's just for me when I edit.
Because when he edits, so he knows when to pull the clips from.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a slight convenience.
Yeah. Right. Well, the point is you don't do much.
Well, okay, aside from how many notes have you written?
4.
What else have you done?
Earning your money.
I made a clip before.
Okay.
Only
no-
because I told you because you're literally sitting there on your phone. Lewis left and I was like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, oh, "I'm just," and then you realized you weren't doing anything, and then you went.
just doing a clip.
I was like, "What are you even doing?"
Okay, let's talk about his Instagram.
And by the way, I'm not having a dig. Doing nothing is encouraged here. It's what we do.
It's not. What were you doing while he was doing nothing?
Fuck all. I'll be honest. So actually, I was making an opener for a new segment that I have.
Okay,
So I was pretty busy. Actually, I was swamped.
that's to make one sound effect.
Yeah.
Fuck, big day.
And once you hear the opener, you'll be like, God, I get how it was busy. Keehlan, you have Instagram. It's not Kodak Keehlan yet, but
It's just at Keehlan, and I got 23 followers from the last.
I'm trying to beep it with something.
I got 23 followers from my last plug.
Stop. I follow you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Enjoy your content. It's great.
Do ya?
I'm trying to be positive. I reckon you'd have a good bod, like a swimmer bod.
Like we were talking about before, I eat so much shit.
Oh, can we talk about the
Keehlan
thing?
cancels it
eats
out.
so much KFC.
Can we talk about the thing?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. It's
We can
time.
talk about
we,
it.
We were going to save this for a few episodes because we didn't want to humiliate
get it
you.
up.
Episode 1, but
Do I have it or do you have it?
Keehlan, we were cleaning up in the warehouse.
We're
when
having
we
a
were
big clean.
organizing like all that,
Yeah.
new studio and stuff. So like, let's give it a clean. So we were sweeping,
Mm-hmm.
and now you eat KFC a lot, like a lot,
Love
and
KFC.
and
Honestly, just for the listeners, how often do you think you eat KFC?
Wait, is that a
I can answer it for you.
That's a
because-
question.
Okay,
I said, how often do you eat KFC? Is that a question? Yes.
yeah, man.
2, maybe 3 times.
Because this is what you
Three
said.
times a week.
3 times a week. This is what you said to me
need a
before the
loyalty
podcast. You're
card.
like, hey, guys, I haven't eaten KFC for 2 weeks. And I was like, so? It's like, neither have I. And you're like, what did you want from us? Like a pat on the back? Like, oh, well done.
Amazing. Amazing. I can't find it.
Yeah. Well,
It's all right. We can put the photos in when we're editing it,
what
right?
is it? What did you find?
We found a pile of KFC chicken salt.
We swept the floor. There was so much chicken salt on the ground, dude, under your desk.
Yep.
We swept. There's a picture that we have of just your chicken salt on the ground. It's in our messages like ages up.
Must be. Oh, I got it. Okay. Found it. Right.
It's the evidence is damning.
There's a lot of leaves there, but I think you'll see there's also a lot of chicken salt in that pile.
You leave a trail of chicken salt like it's Hansel and Gretel,
Look at
but it's
that.
just Keehlan editing.
And there's also a KFC wet wipe.
That's how it gave it away, because I literally said to Lewis, I was like, is that sawdust? And then I was like, where would the sawdust be coming from? And then we found the little KFC wet wipe, and then Lewis goes, I think it's Keelan's chicken salt.
You have literally covered my warehouse in 11 secret herbs and spices. This whole place has been deep fried.
Oh, man.
Ridiculous.
What do you have to
the
say for
opportunity,
yourself?
Why
Yeah.
don't we try and get a sponsorship from KFC?
What? So you can eat it while we record. You would love that.
Like what it is, it's in chapter 17 of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
That's really good research.
That is
and
good
I'm
research,
very
mate.
surprised.
Well done.
to
That's
Keelan.
pretty good. Did you just read the whole book up to chapter 17 just then? That's amazing.
Because you know what? Like, at the start, I thought Kodak Keelan was a good nickname because Kodak cameras are commonly disposable. And I thought, that perfectly described your position on the show, which is like, I was like, man, by episode 4 of, Keelan's
Might have someone else.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like it could have been a rotating
Yeah.
third guy.
But the only problem with this set, Luke, you're dropping pens too.
Instead of Keelan.
Bloody hell. We've got to keep pens out of this
Bloody
set.
call me Kodak Luke.
Sorry.
LukeandLewis5.com for your founders
for
merch.
all your founders merch.
That's right. Clap.
Yes.
You suck as an audience.
You're the worst studio audience member. I want to start this off
well,
by
he
saying,
does no work.
well, yeah, you do minimum work, but
Yeah.
when you do it, usually,
Yeah.
it's great. And I say usually because you are on a hot streak at the moment.
Yeah.
You are stopping off every week at Mistake City because it has been an absolute, I don't know, like what you can describe it, like a landmine out there. It's like
I'd say it's like a residency in Mistake City at a Big Mistake Center.
yeah, and your
he's just
names
performing
are up
big
in lights. And
mistakes.
it's like, I'll be killing,
Every
I'll
night.
be performing 3 mistakes per week on the Luke and Lewis podcast.
And everyone's like, wow, this isn't good, but I'm watching.
yeah.
When you made a thumbnail for my latest video, spelled assault wrong.
Okay, so you're doing personal things now.
Yeah.
This could have been done off air, but
Yeah.
I like that you brought it up.
I feel like public shaming is always good. Spelled assault wrong. Now, in your defense, I didn't notice that you did that. So, and I also approved it. And I said, yep, that looks great. No worries. Chuck it up.
You guys are both stupid.
And then I got you to send me the thumbnail, download it to my phone. I put it on my Instagram. I put it on Facebook, chucked it on Twitter. Didn't notice until about 3 hours later when someone else told me. So you fucked up. In your defense, I'm stupid.
I think all this proves is we're both bad at our jobs. So is Keelan, but you guys keep us in check. For either of us. You don't do other stuff for me.
Let's work Keelan to the bone and make sure he makes mistakes so we don't have to buy him a chair. That should be our strategy.
and that's
Keelan's really fighting this.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. Oh, that's impossible. You want me to spell shit right and not put title cards in the middle of the video? What?
You're not confident.
And
Keelan's writing that down. That's the first thing he's done all day.
he's not. He's looking up a new fucking background.
Lewis, you might
Lewis
not
is
have seen this, but I was trying to find something we talked about on one of the other episodes, and Keelan knows exactly what he's done. And now, before I reveal it, Keelan, do you have anything to say?
Something that
Other
we
than
talked
you've
about.
been busted. And did you think you would be busted?
Yeah, no, I knew.
Okay.
Okay, what's
so
this?
there was about it. This is one frame,
Yeah.
and it took me so long to screenshot this frame. So there's a part. I think it's episode.
Oh, what have you done?
Episode number
Have you put
3.
something in our video?
Episode number 3.
Hey!
He plugs his Instagram. This flashes up for one frame. So I was watching it, and then it's just.
I
think-
didn't notice this.
You
We
know-
didn't tell you to do that.
You know how sometimes he just goes, "Oh, at Keelan," and then we just go, "No." So at one of the times where he was at Keehlan, he just put his Instagram handle in text up on the screen. And I was watching it and something just went bang and I was like, what's that? And I rewinded it and I was like, Keehlan. And I bet you he sits
Have you
over
done
there.
that in every episode?
I think 2. But Lewis
sit
was
over
standing right behind me when I did it.
Yeah, but Lewis is very unobservant.
Why would I notice that though?
But how's though you just sit over there with your headphones on, going, "Oh, how you going over there, mate? Oh, yeah, no." And you just
That's the only bit of work he's done all week.
I know.
Plug his own Instagram.
Imagine plugging your
Did it
own
work?
Instagram on this show.
Okay, you're the king of that.
yeah,
He
it
got it
works
from
every
you.
time,
Right,
yeah.
you're a bad influence on our editor.
Did it work?
Yeah, it does work. I get a couple followers.
You know,
Every episode.
subliminal messaging is illegal. It is a
That
form
is
of
true.
illegal advertising.
That's
to
illegal.
subliminally message.
Oh,
So
man,
what
next time I see it, I'm just gonna. As soon as next time
Do you have
Instagram
a
plug.
defense though?
What's your defense?
So when I'm sitting here taking notes,
Yeah.
every time anyone plugs anything, I write down the time code and then I put that plug in the
So
video.
you write down your plugs as well.
I plugged my account. I put it in the video.
Jesus.
I think that's fair.
My nuts feel great in knobby.
Yes.
You could say these nuts feel great in nubbies.
Fuck's sake. Keehlan, our editor, is fucking obsessed with the D's nuts jokes from fucking 6 years ago to the point where every time
We
we do
talked about it
sound
last
check,
week.
he keeps making D's nuts
Yeah.
jokes.
What was your one today? Oh, I've been unpacking CDs. CDs nuts.
It's good.
And Keehlan has the strangest life. Like he was like, "Oh, how's your weekend?" And I was like, "Yeah, good, not much." I was, I went to the Gold Coast and stuff. And I was like, "What about you?" He's like, "Man, watched Shrek 4 for the first time in 10 years." And I tell you what, he goes, "It's a laugh a minute." He goes, "Absolute cracker."